Okay, Raikou encounters the monk, Diamond Realm Edition. How deplorable. I am told that there was a remarkable decline in public decency during the events of last summer. That there were people running around half naked on a desert island. How shameless. How terribly shameless. To think that young people, as late as Kathaha, was there as well. So, the fact that there are people who at least appear to be in the prime of their youth amusing themselves in such a state of undress were there. Unacceptable. Simply unacceptable. I don't know if shameless is the word I'd use. Is that so? Now, if you say so, Gabriel, I'm certain it must be true. Had I only been present, then I could have seen that it was properly maintained. But what's done is done. I cannot and have no desire to revisit the past. Right now, I'm concerned about the present. Do you know why? Summer is upon us again. A familiar lightheartedness has already settled on Chaldea. No doubt that everyone will once again be disposed to similarly indecent revelry as part of this event. They will surely enjoy themselves, frolicking about like children might. And that's all well and good. Indeed, there's nothing wrong with that. It is sometimes even beneficial to combat the heat with an entertaining festival. However, I am gravely concerned. People may abandon decency and may cavort about in the nude, or in some similarly scandalous, salacious, sinful state of undress. They may engage in such unspeakable pursuits all summer, shamelessly, like beasts. Raikou, calm down. The shock I see on your face is all the confirmation I need of just how correct my suspicions are. It's outrageous. It's atrocious. It's atrocious. I almost said atrocitus. Sorry, I got lanterns on the mind. It cannot stand. Whatever you think's happening, it isn't. I promise. And just what do you think is happening? I made my decision. What have you decided, Raikou? I shall see to it that Chaldea's sense of propriety is not abandoned. Others may see fit to let their decency fall by the wayside, but I cannot permit it. Therefore, I shall transform myself using the power of a god of the East and execute all who would abandon decency. Whoa, wait, did you just say execute? Gozuteno, reincarnation of Indra! Come to me, let your divine power descend from the sky, born from the relics of Rishi, to me! I'm the prefect of public decency, Minamoto no Raikou. My yo-yo will punish all Oni who disregard what is right and decent. Worry not, master, I vow to keep your summer safe. Summer? Swimsuits? Event? Don't give me that nonsense. I'll not permit it. Not now, not ever. Though the gods, though the Buddha may allow it, I shall see to it that all disorder is stamped out. And so, I am Lancer, Minamoto no Raikou. Speechless. Does it look good on me? What's Sanzan got to say about this? I'd probably go ahead and just lay this out now, seeing as there's a good shot things will get real out of hand one day. Yep, I'm talking about Raikou. The real her, when she was alive, was super responsible. Real hard worker. The leader of the Genji family had a whole lot of power, and she ain't shy about using it. She gotta protect the city no matter what. And she pulled it off, even with those skinny little arms of hers. Yep, she's a real badass. Super cool and as golden as they come. Part of her, you know, the spirit origin's a berserker. So her, maternal instincts, whatever you call that, it's kind of gone into overdrive now. But all of that, that's part of her. Not the whole deal. Not by a damn sight. If, for whatever reason, she was ever summoned as a spirit origin closer to the real her, like a saber, she'd be a totally different person. A cold beauty and a golden general all in one. For one thing, her instincts to keep the city safe would definitely get way stronger, and that, maternal thing wouldn't be so strong. When she's doing a real job, there ain't no more responsible. She's basically a super prefect. Hard to imagine. It'll hit you in an instant if that ever happens. Still, it ain't like it's the kind of thing that happens every day. Spirit orchards don't just up and change on their own so easily, right? What's up? Non-saber classes? Yeah, I could see that. She's even got a noble phantasm that fit the bill. If she became a rider, I guess that wouldn't be much of a difference. Oh, but a lancer is close to a saber. That'd be pretty much make her a shadow prefect. In other words, an old-school Japanese female gang leader. I am Lancer Minamoto no Raikou, ready and willing to punish any who stray from the path of decency. Just look at this yo-yo. I shall wield it to fell all evildoers in a single strike. Is something wrong, Master? You seem taken aback. Did my change of outfit surprise you? Not really, it's just... Oh, are you wondering about this yo-yo? It's the only weapon that suits its appearance. Even I learned at least that much about the modern age. Chaldea does have a number of visual records, I believe they're called. I spent a bit of time watching those. So the gang look and yo-yos from television. Let me be very clear, Gabriel. You have fought many battles, and if anyone deserves a little rest, it is you. Overworking yourself is dangerous. Indeed, too much of anything can be dangerous. And that is just as true when it comes to taking a break in order to escape from heat. Am I clear? Just because it's summer, that does not give one free rein to run about doing whatever one pleases. As Prefect of Public Decency, I will not permit it. I take it we have an understanding now? You seem to be missing a lot of your skirt. Huh? Is something wrong? She's completely oblivious. Now that I materialized as a Lancer, I must set about maintaining decency within Chaldea. I am the Shadow Prefect. I shall do whatever must be done. Yes, I think I shall begin with a patrol. There are young children here as well, so I must see that decency is maintained for their sake, as well as Gabriel and Katoki. Mine is a heavy burden, but I shall pour all my power into this task and see it through. Now, without further ado, let us see if there is anyone disturbing public decency. Huh? What is this flyer? Come have fun restoring singularity? Get ready to rev your engines in the Ishtar Cup race this summer? Ishtar, the foreign goddess who salaciously shimmies and shakes, strutting the side streets, shamefully showing sinful swaths of skin. This cannot stand! I smell decency being flouted. What is that you smell? Wait, hang on. Are you Minamoto no Raikou, the Berserker? You look different somehow. Kind of divine or something? I can't put my finger on it. Good day to you, monk. I can never pronounce this right. Zhuanzong Sanzong. What's up? This is far worse than I imagined. Decency is being flouted. Decency, huh? What do you mean? I'm already far too late. Behold, even a monk has let the summer event go to her head. So this is so much worse than I could have imagined. The proof is here before me. We're not even at the beach, and here she is, already frolicking about in a swimsuit. Hello, anyone home? Maybe she can't hear me. I guess she's pretty engaged in her conversation with herself. I don't want to bother her, but I do want to know what she's wanted to talk to me about. What to do? This will not stand, Monk Sanzong. Huh? What did I do? I will not stand for it. I will absolutely not stand for it. How could a proud noble monk like yourself fall so low? Summer has only just begun, and here you are already wearing a swimsuit indoors. I forbid it. Swimsuit? Oh, I see now. You're talking about my outfit? I am. No, you've got it all wrong. See, the path to Tianzu is really, really hot, you know? So this outfit is a manifestation of how good it feels to go swimming in the rivers along the way. Make sense? I mean, it has crossed my mind once or twice that it might be showing off a bit too much skin. But Wukong also said this outfit was better than my normal one, and Baiji and Wu Jing agreed with him. Outrageous. I forbid it. I absolutely forbid it. Now it falls to me to see that you are reformed. Yes, reformed. Whoa, wait. Before you get up in arms about my outfit, maybe you should do something about yours? I mean, I can totally see your belly button in that. You're pretty much showing it off, right? And it really calls attention how perfectly shaped your abs are. Almost like they've been carved out of rock. That, and then a slit up your skirt. Are you aware how sexy that look is? Because it's beyond sexy. I am nothing if not decent. This uniform is no less than an emblem of purity itself. Is there a problem? Even with your navel on full display, huh? But isn't that a swimsuit underneath your... No, absolutely not. I assure you that I am not in high spirits at all. I have in no way given in to the temptations of summer. I am Minamoto no Raikou, guardian of decency. First, I shall tell you what you must do to reform. If you wish to reform, then come with me. I believe that is what the Buddha would want. The Buddha. She's telling me what the Buddha would want? That's some serious confidence. And what's more, it almost feels like the gods have blessed her in some way. I've got it. It's Indra, isn't it? Am I right? I can only say that answer to that question is made clear when you see my Noble Phantasm's true name released. Oh man, I want to see that. I really want to see that. Okay, I'm in. This seems like it should be a great time. I'll go wherever your path takes you. Again, this isn't a swimsuit, but so what? I want to see what you end up doing next. Ha! I knew a venerable monk like you would understand. Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I'm overjoyed to hear that you will reform by becoming a prefect and work side by side, and work by my side to preserve decency and order. Monk Sanzong, I gladly welcome you to the ranks of Chaldea's prefects of public decency. Now, if I may change the subject, do you own a steed? A steed? I guess I could call on Bylong if you need me to. I have no doubt that the summer event is the source of flagrant disregard for decency. Therefore, it is the prefect's duty to see decency is preserved by embedding ourselves in this event. Oh, you mean the Ishtar Cup? I saw some flyers about that. It looks fun. Alright, let's do this thing then. I never competed in a race before, but if you want to cross that continent, then you've come to the right monk. I might not always stay perfectly on course, but you can bet I'll make it to the goal in the end. Besides, if we're going to do this thing, might as well be in it to win it. I can already tell that you'll make a great partner, Minamoto no Raikou. I feel exactly the same, as though I have gained an ally of immeasurable strength. Now, let us be on our way. Together, we shall protect decency, summer, master, and all of Chaldea. Okay, here we go. The story of the Persevering Pharaoh. What is this papyrus-like object? Server competition. The Ishtar Cup. Resolve singularity and have fun doing it. Speed is beauty and beauty is speed. Take home the glory of victory today. Oh my. What incredibly powerful words. This is my chance to demonstrate the power of the pharaohs to the world. Huh, it seems I spoke too soon. All teams must have both a driver and an assistant. All my dreams shattered in a single sentence. And what do I do? And my Medjay cannot drive. I guess I have no choice. Maybe a bit impudent of me, but I shall have to get another great pharaoh to be the driver. And let me help them as their assistant. I need not be front and center, as long as the pharaoh wins and demonstrates our greatness to the world. Alright, now that that's decided... This is awful. I was far too hasty. My first pick was Cleopatra, but after Lord Caesar declared, this is a time for feasting, not war, I need only grace a dining establishment with my presence to secure its everlasting popularity. What juicier business could there be than that? I shall call it Emperor Gourmet. I should look into expanding into other media as well. And left on a trip to sample the delicacies of the world, Cleopatra just left a note saying, I'm going on a trip with my husband, and ran off after him. I don't know who she thinks she's fooling. She's obviously stuck. No, never mind. Next, I paid a visit to Pharaoh Iskandar, who was, of course, nowhere to be found as usual. Pharaoh Iskandar? Iskandar was a pharaoh at some point? Dude! I didn't know that! Well, come to think of it, I do remember historically Alexander the Great did spend some time in Egypt, didn't he? I don't know. I'm a little bit rusty on my history. And finally, Pharaoh Ozymandias, the one I was really hoping would join me, said, Ridiculous! You would have me compete in an event for mere peasants? Summer is meant to be spent in a chamber of stone with a bowl of fruit, yet you wish to compete with other heroic spirits over something as trivial as speed? Have you mistaken yourself for a bird? Oh, right, you are a bird. I suppose you cannot really help that. Pay that last part no heed. However, the very idea of spreading the Pharaoh's glory by winning the race is a losing proposition. A true Pharaoh needs not spread his glory, for the world already basks in the light of our splendor. None could question that we tower over the common masses. What point is there in proving the obvious in something so foolish as a race? Yes, you're absolutely right, Pharaoh Ozymandias. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I will forego the race, so please forget we ever spoke of this. No, you will compete, and of course, you will win. Huh? But didn't you just say that there's nothing for us to gain? Wrong, you fool. There's nothing for me to gain. It is, however, my long-held belief that you lack the force of presence to drive your opponents into proper submission at your feet. This presents a perfect opportunity to remedy that particular shortcoming. Thus, Queen of the Heavens, you will enter the Ishtar Cup. There, you shall use your beauty and nobility to easily defeat your common heroic spirit opponents. That is an order from the God King. And should you lose, I trust you understand what awaits you, Pharaoh Nitocris. I am magnanimous when it comes to heroes, but I have no mercy for cowards. Do not disappoint me. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. This is terrible. Not only did I get scolded about being a proper pharaoh, I couldn't even tell him that I wouldn't let him down after he placed such great trust in me. I'm so ashamed. I'm a terrible pharaoh. I wish I could just crawl into a hole and disappear. Alright, let's just calm down. All this changed is that I cannot back out now. Besides, it's exactly because I'm lacking that I can't pass up this opportunity. What's more, Pharaoh Ozymandias called me Pharaoh Nitocris. I can't let him down now. In order to spread our glory even further throughout the world, I will just have to work harder to become a proper pharaoh myself. That is my task. That said, I'm still not sure what I'm going to do. As the registration deadline is drawing near, I suppose my only option at this point is to be the driver myself and find someone else to be my assistant. At the very least, they'll need to be a servant who is appropriately in awe of us pharaohs. There must be someone like that around here. No, nobody here either. I'm running out of time. Is there anyone here who can help me? Anyone at all? Caster of Storytelling. I have a feeling I'm about to get some spoilers for Agartha because I haven't played it yet. At last! You're here! The one with familiar looking color scheme! Yes? Let me ask you this. Do you believe in pharaohs? Do you hold them in high regard? Yes, I suppose so. They are kings after all. Excellent. You pass. Prepare yourself. Gather your things. You shall have the honor of joining me in a race. This is a great privilege. You are blessed with the chance to assist me in showing the world the true splendor and grandeur of pharaohs. What? No, thank you. The thought of a race just terrifies me. I'm sure I would end up dying. What? Is that all? I really don't want to die, so if you excuse me. Wait! You're the only one I can ask, and the deadline to register is almost here. I'm very sorry, but I must refuse. Alright, I won't ask you to do it without recompense. You said you don't want to die, right? And if we win, I'll use my own techniques and ties to the underworld to create a special talisman for you. If death comes to you, it will shatter in your place. While it can only be used so many times, it should help you escape your death. I see. Is that true? I swear on the gods in the underworld, the gods in the heavens, and in the name of all the pharaohs. That said, creating such an object is a culmination of every bit of magecraft I know, so it cannot be done easily or lightly. But this pamphlet says that the winner of the race will receive a holy grail from the goddess Ishtar. With that sort of power, I should be able to make it. All I want is for the pharaohs to win the race. I have no interest in the prize. A talisman that would let me avoid death. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Doesn't it, though? Now, give me your fingertip for a moment. Press it on the entry form. There we go. With a talisman like that, I might not have to look up and down the street 10 times before I cross. I might not have to cut my steaks into tiny pieces to ensure I don't choke. I might even be able to stop going to the kitchen at every restaurant I dine in and testing my steak with the personal thermometer to ensure it's been cooked well enough to kill off all the bacteria. Huh? There, the application form is now complete. Now, that's the biggest obstacle is out of the way. It's only a matter of time until we win this race, and the glory of the Pharaoh shines brighter than ever. I mean, it already shines pretty bright thanks to all the other great pharaohs, but this way it'll be as bright as Ra himself. Maybe then I'll finally be a pharaoh that I can be proud of, even just a little. Anyway, this is going to be a long journey, so make sure you're ready for anything. There's probably no cooling off period for a contract made with the Pharaoh, is there? Not to mention, it looks as though this race is meant to repair singularity. In other words, it will help Master. In which case, I suppose it's the least I can do to try to make amends. I better make absolutely sure that there are enough safety measures in our vehicle. Alright, so we cleared out all of the opening cutscenes, so now we actually get to move on to the event itself. But those cutscenes took a long time, so we'll put this one up next time. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Blade Cross EXE, part of Flash and Blaze Productions, and tune in next time we continue with Fate Grand Order's Dead Heat Summer Race. Peace out!